in a safe medical facility. Well, I'm not allowed to disclose the name, but you're in a government-sanctioned facility. Getting the highest level of care here in our specialty hospital, so don't you worry. Do you remember what happened? I mean, before you got here. You were given a sedative before transit over here, so you wouldn't remember this part. Okay, so last time you were in a different hospital, and a different doctor. Okay. Do you remember leading up to while you were in that hospital? What happened? Okay. It's a little blurry, but you seem to remember a bit. I'll give you the full rundown. It might jog your memory as well. You had gone to the ER in the hospital in your community after you started experiencing some pretty intense symptoms. Very random. And, the doctors there were struggling to figure out what was going on. Well, you were saying that you were extremely fatigued out of nowhere, experiencing pretty strong headaches that were almost like migraines, and that you started almost feeling like a rash almost everywhere. And you had noticed that there was a little almost like type of rash scar developing on, this side of your face on the right here, around your cheek. I hate to inform you, you were saying and showing the doctors at the hospital at the time, it was about an inch long, and it appeared really out of nowhere. But unfortunately, since the couple hours since you were last at that other hospital, has grown all the way down the side of your face. Oh, I know, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to upset you, but this is very important that we make sure we can try to find you a cure. Yes, we don't know and haven't figured out yet what exactly it is. Well, the scar or any of your other symptoms, your symptoms all together don't seem to match anything that we know of. Yes, exactly. So some more symptoms? Okay, well, let me grab my notepad and we'll write those down right now. So you were saying you're experiencing other symptoms at this point? Could you tell me more about these other symptoms? Well, so before, you told the doctors, about the headache, almost like migraines, the extreme fatigue out of nowhere. What was strange is that pairing together, can be indicators of other symptoms, but this kind of full body rash happening and then this growing particular rash, almost scar-like lesion here is what is the big worry. So what beyond that then are you experiencing? Okay. Strange. And that's not from lying down, the numbness in the feet? Okay, so you're wiggling your toes, okay? Yeah, I can see. But I'm moving it around. If I move it here, that's not getting the pins and needles out of your feet. It still feels like it's fallen asleep. Strange, okay. And it's been happening the past couple of minutes since you woke up. Okay. Is it in one particular foot or both feet? Okay. Particularly this right foot? Okay, interesting. So that means it's parallel with your body in terms of where this scar lesion is happening. Okay. Are there other symptoms currently occurring in the right side of your body? Okay. Is it happening in your hand? Is there any numbness going on? Okay, so your right hand is very, very itchy. Okay. So not pins and needles, but very, very itchy. Well, I can see here, yeah, as you can see, there's no really rash happening here. Yes, actually what happened, if you didn't notice your skin, is that rash that was first indicated probably 12 hours ago when you were in the other hospital is now completely gone. So you're experiencing these other symptoms still, but that rash is growing, or the lesion is growing. I guess is the better word for it. Strange. Okay. Strange. So your nose feels like you have a cold, like it's runny. Yeah, there's nothing. It doesn't look congested at all. I'll take a look in a minute after we're done these questions with my light and see if I can see, any congestion up there, but strange. So you feel like running nose feeling, but no apparent cold. Okay. Or congestion So it's strange because it seems that some of your symptoms, like that whole body rash, have gone, but now you're in this second wave of symptoms where now you're experiencing these very random, very strange symptoms that you can't match together. Okay, anything else? Nothing is too minor. Is that fatigue still there? Okay. Yeah, you seem a little more alert now as I'm talking to you, so that is good. The doctors, when they gave us the info for you as we took you and passed you over here, said that you were pretty lucid. You were pretty, or sorry, the opposite lucid. You were pretty out of it. Yeah, you weren't saying anything in your sleep, but you were pretty tired. Yeah, you were kind of mumbling anything incoherent. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Yes, I see. Of course. So nothing else beyond that so far. All right. We'll see how your symptoms develop. So this is at 3:30 in the morning. So because your symptoms especially seem to be changing so drastically, and we're unsure what is happening, you're unfortunately probably not going to get a lot of rest, at least these next 24 hours. We're going to probably wake you up if you do fall asleep and check in on you every 20 to 30 minutes. It'll probably be myself. I'll be sticking with you most of this time. I'm sorry. Due to the security of our facilities here and being government sanctioned, you can't know any of our names here. No. Well, of course we know yours, but yes. Oh, yes, of course, your family knows you're safe. They are in a facility as well. They were transported in a safe manner. We just don't want you to be exposed to them right now. We don't know. We don't believe, let me say, that this is contagious in terms of any airborne illness, but we do not know at this point, nor do we know, especially by touch. So I've got these very particular gloves on when I'm examining you, as we just don't want to put anyone else at risk. Okay. You understand. But in a little bit, we'll let you have a call with them, okay? We've got a phone on your bedside table here where you can call them, as often as you like, okay? Of course. We don't want you to be upset or scared. But now on to, I think, the most important part of all this. Let me see. So, essentially, we need to try to get some ideas about where this could have come from, okay? Because we weren't getting much info because you were so sick when you went into the a community hospital that we need to try to break down where you were last and retrace your steps to figure out what you could have maybe touched or been exposed to that might have caused this. All right. Okay. So, were you home all day leading up to when you went in the hospital? Even, maybe 2 days beforehand. Is there anything you can think of, a strange place you've not been before? Okay. 2, went grocery shopping. Is that a store you usually frequent? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to narrow down where you could have gone or between locations and maybe where you were. Okay, yeah. So maybe sooner than that. How about in just the week before? Anything different happen in your life? Anything strange? Okay. Do you know what road that was? Okay. And when at night were you driving there? Around 11:30, okay. PM. Yeah, okay. An unnamed road. Alright, that's okay. But in between Crescent and Washington Street, okay. Is it that area that you went by that's very wooded? You go from houses to houses and it's suddenly like a sheer forest. It's a confusing part. Maybe why you didn't know what street you were on. Okay. Of course. Yes. You blacked out then? Did you, how do I say this, have any weird dreams, visions of things you couldn't explain? How did I know? Well, let's just say our particular facilities here specialize in certain types of care for those who experience very rare phenomena. Yes, we've had someone who definitely is not experiencing the symptoms you experienced, but had a similar general experience before we brought them in. Okay, so then, let me see. Okay. You didn't want to tell anyone, you thought it was aliens. Yes. What do they look like to you? So more like beams of light. They're very vague in shape. Yeah. So not like the movies. With the big bobble heads, of course. Yes, that's very interesting. Well, to be frank at least, I've never had anyone experience these beings in that type of way. So I don't know if that means they were newer types of beings that we've not experienced before, or if it's just maybe people experience them in a different way each time. So you woke up in your car then, like you had just pulled over on the side of the road. So it looked like no time had passed, of course. Did you feel any of these symptoms then immediately after that? I'm assuming not, because, yeah, there was a whole week, so nothing for a week, and then you started feeling ill yesterday, of course. Okay. It sounds crazy, but I'm worried that whether these beings are real or not, or something happened to you in that location, that there was some type of illness and major symptoms you received in that area. So, of course, I know it all sounds pretty crazy, but, that's why you're in a specialized facility. I want to check you more directly with my light here, as well as put some electrodes on you and test to see if there's anything we missed. I'll be checking up in your nose, like I said, to check for that congestion. I want a detailed under a bright light look at that scar on your face. Doesn't seem to be growing at the moment, but when we check back in the next 20-30 minutes again, we will see. Alright? So, these are little sticky electrodes here. They're very light, they're not painful. I'm just gonna stick that one there. Okay, stick that one there. Good. I'm gonna do one more. Sorry if it's a bit awkward on your forehead. Okay. Oh, sorry. Last one right up here. Okay. Yes, well, thankfully, they're, a Bluetooth connection, so the wires won't get in the way of what I'm looking at, okay? So this is my light here. I'm going to get a little close to you if that's okay, and keep touching around your face. I apologize if the light's bright. I won't keep it too close to you, okay? It won't be for long. Okay, just lift your nose up for me, and your head a little bit. Thank you. Good. Okay. Yeah, nothing in there. No foreign objects, no congestion, no even excess of any pus or anything. Strange. Okay, interesting. Okay, put your head back down. If you don't mind, I'm going to reach and just open your eyes. Check around your eyes here a bit. Yeah, they look a little bit red, but that could be due to you're not getting a lot of actual good sleep. You're under stress and duress. Well, while we're done here, I'm going to give you a kind of treatment that's going to help you just sleep deeply for the next little while until we have someone come and check on you. And then hopefully, you can get some more sleep. At least that's more restful. Can you turn to the left? I'm just going to look in your ear here. Thank you. Yeah, nothing in there. Hearing doesn't seem to be any different, I'm assuming. No. Good. Okay. And then look to the right. Thank you. Good. And back over. Excellent. So next I'm going to take a look at that scar, okay? So just look, past me at the wall back there. Sorry, there's not much to look at. Facilities kind of have to remain very sterile and bland looking with no identifiers, as you probably have assumed at this point. So, you can make your guesses about here, but I'm just going to believe you, right? Anyways, our goal here is to try to get you some proper care and make sure that we can figure out what's going on here, and that if the location is causing illnesses and symptoms, that we can cordon it off and prevent people from going down that road anymore. Yeah. Is it itchy? hand, okay? No pain, I'm assuming nothing. Yeah, well, it's traveled here around your chin and up a little bit. I'm sorry, yeah, it's pretty gnarly looking, but if it's not causing you pain or anything, then that's at least a good sign. We're just gonna get our researchers to see if we can prevent it from spreading farther up your face, okay? Don't worry, don't worry. We'll figure this all out together. Alright. Well, thankfully your readings are looking pretty good so far. Heart rate and everything is pretty normal, which is good. Not too concerned. Your electrodes are kind of reading, you know, your brain waves, things like that. We might have to do a full CT, MRI. Eventually, we're going to see. You'll be put through a lot of stuff, but I think it's for a good cause in terms of figuring out what's going on with you. Of course. Okay. Let me just take a look at that hand there for you. So still itchy? Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to be any actual rash, but that's at least apparent on here. Okay. And then, if you don't mind me seeing your feet here. Yeah, just still pins and needles in that right one especially. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any, apparent issues there. I'm going to get you next to just do a quick little test with me so I can make sure that, even if you're tired, you're cognitively there, which I can tell pretty well. I'm answering my questions very clearly and all that. So I've just got a light here. I just want you to look at it where I move it, okay? So I'm going to put it here. Look at the light. Good. As fast as you can. Look at the light. Good. Look at the light. Good. Look at the light. Look at the light. Follow the light. Follow the light. And follow it as it moves around, okay? It's going to move slowly. Okay, good. Good. Just checking. Yeah, you've got a good eye movement. No pain as you're moving your eyes? No. Good. Good. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. And don't look at the light. I want you to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Don't focus on the light. How many fingers? 2. Good. Don't focus on the light. How many fingers? Good. Don't focus on the light. How many fingers? Good. Fingers? Good. How much fingers? Good. Excellent, dear. Okay, well, I'm not too concerned there cognitively. Is there anything else you want to talk about in terms of symptoms, things you experienced? That's okay, not for the moment, that's perfectly fine. Of course, well, I know you're tired too, so I'm going to do this treatment so you can have a good sleep. I'll come back in the next 20-30 minutes. I'm going to have to wake you up, but I'm going to check on you, check on your symptoms. We'll take a couple more notes, and we'll be quicker this time so you can get back to sleep, especially if nothing's changed. I believe that we have you scheduled, for a bigger checkup and meetup in the next 2 hours. So we're going to check if this is lesion has progressed more, see if we want to go ahead and do some more like do a CT scan or something else with you, okay? It's okay. But again, I'm going to let you get some rest. When you wake up, we'll do our different quick check-ins, and then you can call your family as well. All right. Any questions for now, my dear? I'm sure you have a lot, but anything that I'm allowed to answer. All right. Of course, I'll bring you some food if you're up to eating in the next time I come in a few minutes, all right? Of course. Something light and some apple juice, of course. I can do that. All right. Well, for your sleep, dear, I just have this device here, okay? It's just another type of light, and when I pass it back and forth, your vision a couple times as I count down, it's kind of like hypnotism is the best way to describe it. It'll help you just knock right out. Yeah, eyes. I'm sure you'd want that right now. Okay, so let's begin. Ready? Let's count down in 5, 4, 3,